What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this little mini tutorial on how I apply false lashes. It's going to be short and sweet, real to the point. I really want to start doing a couple of how-to videos just so I can help people the way that I needed help when I was learning how to do makeup. This is going to be my first one. There's nothing to it, and just take your time. All you have to do is kind of get the hang of it, and practice makes perfect. If you're having trouble with lashes or you're feeling frustrated and defeated and you want to give up, don't do that, because lashes make your makeup look so beautiful. They really do add something extra to make your eyes pop. So if you want to learn how to do lashes, just keep watching. Okay, so I've already got this lash on. Take a little bit of mascara. I'm just going to coat my lashes to get them ready for my false ones. This is going to help your natural lashes blend in with the fake ones, so you can't see them sitting underneath when you have your false ones on. I don't really put a lot. I just want enough to lightly coat them. I typically only like to wear lashes unless I have some type of liner on my eye. Usually I do a wing or something with a gel or a liquid liner. Today I'm doing something a little more natural, so I just took a little bit of shadow on an angled brush and I just kind of dabbed it against my lash line. This is going to help hide the lash band. When you lay your lashes down, especially if you're wearing lashes that have a really thick band, when you put down a liner, it helps you disguise the band a little bit more so they don't look so obvious. For today's lashes, I'm doing the Koko lashes. These are the style Queen Bee. These typically come really long. If you're new to wearing lashes, the first step you want to do is you're always going to measure them to make sure that they fit, especially if you've never worn a pair before. I've worn this pair before, so they're already cut and kind of formed to my eye. If you want to measure them, you're just going to lay them down on the top of your eye. This is before you put glue, obviously. I don't like my lash too close to the inner corner of my eye because it pokes my eye and it kind of bothers me. So I like the front of my lashes to hit maybe right here, just because that's more comfortable for me. You're just gonna lay them down where you want them to go. And so like I said, I like my lashes a little further back. I don't want them right in the inner corner of my eye because then they get really uncomfortable. I like them to start about right here, and you're just gonna lay them down. Whatever is hanging off, you're gonna trim that. So you kind of have to eyeball it. If you're unsure of how much you need to snip, start by cutting off the smallest amount. If you cut too much, you're gonna mess up your lashes. They're gonna be ruined. You're gonna have to throw them out and start over. You can always snip more, but obviously you can never put the lash back together. So this is my absolute favorite lash glue. This is the Duo Brush On Lash Adhesive. I usually use the black one. I usually almost always have a gel liner or liquid liner on. It dries more black than the clear. The clear kind of has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's really inexpensive. I think this is only like $5. Once this lash is on, it's not moving. It's even hard to actually kind of get off when you take off your makeup. You have to use more of like an oil-based makeup remover in order to get the stuff off. It is heavy duty. The stuff is great. Today I'm using the clear one because I don't have a black liner on. So I'm just gonna brush this onto the lashes, and I'll show you here in just a second. I know a lot of people say to use a thin layer of lash glue. I actually like to do the opposite. I like to coat my lash band pretty heavily because that ensures that my lash is not going anywhere. I don't do too much. I do a nice little thick coat though, and you really want to get the ends of these lashes. So I especially make sure that I have the ends down, because that is actually one of the hardest part of applying lashes, is when your end, the front corner or the end corner start to lift. And I know at least that's the most frustrating for me, is if I don't have enough lash glue, this little bitch is gonna lift up. That absolutely drives me crazy. I can't stand that. As you can see, I have a nice generous layer on. I lay it on pretty thick. I just make sure to put an extra little amount on the front and the end corners, just so they don't lift off my eye. I'm sure everybody has heard this before. The trick to putting on lashes is making sure that the glue is tacky. If it's not tacky, it's not gonna sit on your eye right. It's gonna just lift right off. That was the most frustrating for me, was that I didn't know that I was supposed to let the glue get tacky, and I would just give up because they wouldn't stay on. I would say give it a good minute. I like to give it a little bit of time to let it get super tacky, so that way all I do is lay down the lash and pop it into place and you're done. You don't want the glue to dry. You just want to let it get tacky, and the more you let it get tacky, the easier it is going to be for you to apply, because all you're going to do is lay it down and push it into place against your lash line. Okay, let me get up close and personal here. I'm just taking a pair of really dull tweezers and I'm gonna come up from the top. So we're just gonna lay them down. I feel like it's easiest to lay them down with kind of using the center of your eyelid as a guide. If you kind of lay it down in the center instead of from the ends, you have more control. So I always like to go straight down into the center and then get it as close to the lash line as possible. And all you do, take your tweezers and push them down against your lash line as close as you can. And pop these babies into place. The last thing I like to do is I like to go in with my tweezers and kind of secure them and make sure they're down. If you're a beginner, you want to be careful with this part because you can end up squeezing your eyelid and that hurts like hell. I used to do that all the time. And then that's it. That's all there is to it. I hope that this was helpful. I hope this gave a little bit of hope to people who are feeling frustrated and are on the verge of giving up. Don't do it. Honestly, practice just makes perfect. And before you know it, you'll be able to pop these suckers on like it's nothing. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If there are other how-to things that you would like to see, if you have suggestions, I would love to hear it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want to see. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.